Hey guys, welcome back to the Paper Mario playthrough. In this part, we gotta go find some fucking kids. Because no matter how many times you tell them don't go into the deadly jungle, that might as well just be a clear sign saying, hey, go kill yourself in stupid ways. So yeah.
This is a hurt plant.
Yeah, there's hurt plants and heart plants. I think they were trying to be clever. Whether or not they succeed is up to you. Actually, no. Not. They're just not clever.
This is a hurt plant! If you touch it, you'll get hurt! Oh no!
No, I just thought its girlfriend recently broke up with it and it was feeling hurt.
Wait, what happened to Mario?
Poison. This is status effects. Gasp.
Use a Piskin berry.
A Piskin berry?
Yeah.
Well, being honest, you never really have to worry about status effects too much in this game, because they're really just sort of a minor inconvenience as opposed to something actually harmful.
Yeah. Poison is always a butt status effect.
Like 9 times out of 10. I was playing Atrian Odyssey 4 for the past couple of days, and poison's actually useful in that one. You know, what a concept.
I might have stated this earlier, but that charge up looks like it's building up to something really kick ass, and then nothing happens.
No, it's just like poke. Still, Lot's one of the best damage dealers in the game, so yeah. You just because of the fact that his attacks.
What happened? He was paper. That shouldn't have hurt him.
Flat.
Yeah.
We're already flat.
Don't investigate the plants. They're just here to fuck with you. Say like
so you investigate the plant.
Don't like you.
Oh, so it's like the Ancient Forest in Final Fantasy VII.
Ambush.
Oh yeah, it took me years to get this pun. Ambush. Ambush. Ambush.
Yes, we get it.
Well, it took me so long to realize that was a pun.
Do they always ambush you, or do you have to instigate a fight with them?
You have to instigate a fight with them, but
it's
sometimes
not really an ambush.
That's not an ambush.
Well, the thing you're investigating the bushes because the game has taught you that there's like goodies and stuff in there, and then
you've devolved to throwing coconuts at them.
I got it just to show that it was there, and I wanted to clear out my inventory space. That's the only reason why I'm using items here, is because I've got way too much shit in my inventory and it needs to go. Also, I guess not getting hurt by enemies is a plus.
They can't. Was that the number 4? They can't move for 4 turns.
Yeah. I mean, John, it's been a while since we commentated, but I thought that you would remember that.
I don't recall seeing that.
Well, being honest, I can't remember if I used status affecting moves.
So why are you giving me shit?
Because it's pretty damn obvious.
Well, I wasn't sure. You're not sure? You ask questions. That's how you get answers. And I got my answers, so I'm satisfied. Okay, well, good for you, I guess.
Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yes, there is. There totally is.
Look where all that jumping got you now.
How in the hell did a fish get in a tree?
Yeah, you're right. There's not even anything on there to climb if you had, like, arms and fingers and shit.
Oh, that's what I was making reference to. You see the jumping Cheeps in earlier Mario games.
Yeah, but they all sort of, like, flop about on the ground whenever they're...
I'm more reminded of an Einstein quote.
But this one landed directly on top of the tree.
I don't even remember how Sushi got up there anyway. Which I think it was just, like, she was looking for the kids, and then suddenly she just wound up in the tree. Did she just, like... I don't know.
More importantly, how is being on the ground any better than being in the tree?
So she can, like, move and shit?
But how is she able to move any better on the ground than in the tree?
You can sort of bounce and stuff.
You can flop on the ground. You can't really flop on branches.
Sushi, use a splash attack.
The problem...
Oh, great. We can use surf now.
No, Magikarp... Well, Magikarp can't learn surf, I think.
Maybe it's a Goldeen. Just as useless, but with a slightly larger move pool.
Alright, you can swim naturally.
Sushi is sort of a useless she's very useful in Chapter 5 because she has water attacks and everything. Once we get to the volcano, everything is fire. But after that, Sushi is a pretty damn useless party member, honestly.
It looks like it just serves as a means to travel on water. That's about it.
Yeah, like unless if you're fighting a fire-based enemy, which won't be very often after this chapter, you're pretty much never gonna use her. Though just because she's really useful for the boss, I'd recommend upgrading her with the super blocks you see in this chapter right away, just so that the boss is a little bit easier. But other than that, you can pretty
when you're taking a warm, comfy nap and a complete stranger in overalls walks up to you and wakes you up, do you thank them or do you get mad?
I think that Bulbul was just stoned or something. The fucker won't give me the seed I need to get to Chapter 6, though. The asshole.
So we need to come back later.
Yeah, we need to come back. That's basically just keeping you from getting to Chapter 6 on your own before...
Railroading.
Yeah. Even though when I first played the game, I didn't have all of the seeds yet, so it wouldn't have mattered if he gave it to me anyway. But, still.
Railroading.
Power Quake. What does that do?
I never equipped that badge, so I'm not entirely sure.
You need to be more adventurous.
I know what works. I'm gonna stick with what works.
So you just play an RPG over and over again, doing the same tactic instead of trying new things.
Well, yeah, because, okay, a 1,000-Year Door last summer, I was bored with my traditional routine, and I tried doing a 10 HP run, and, by the very end, I was just sick of dying over and over again. So, you know what? I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna play a game the way I want to play it. It's like, Ryan, why don't you ever play Mega Man 2 not going after Metal Man first?
What difference does it make? I've done Buster-only runs.
Well, shit. Woo, super rank. So now Sushi's slightly less useless.
And meh.
Well, actually,
slow in the water.
Well, you can't ever make her move faster on the water because that's just her movement speed.
RPG logic.
I mean, really, after this section, there are only a very limited number of times where you really need to go on the water.
That's an ambush. But...
Well, you have to fight him in order to rescue this Yoshi.
So this one spits fire.
No, it doesn't. It just sort of whines at you and then leaves.
Eh. Stupid Mario World for making me think Yoshi's had special abilities.
They do. That one's just lazy.
Nah. No, I know they do in Mario World, but nowhere else do they.
So yeah, that's a backtrack. That's a shortcut back to the entrance of the world if you need it.
Woo.
I don't know why you'd ever really need it, but
this world doesn't seem very confusing.
Well, it's a little. Well, if you're not familiar with the layout, it can get a little bit labyrinthy, especially since you're exploring. You have to explore this area until you find all 5 kids in order to progress with the plot. So if you miss one, you might be wandering around for a while. But it basically, if you just go in a circle, you should be okay. Like, make sure you find one in every area, I guess. I'm giving really vague advice. Try to do the thing that the characters tell you to do. Okay, Ted.
How do I do this? Try everything.
Next, you're going to say, win the game. That's a great advice.
It's usually advice to live by.
What, win? Don't do bad? Try not to die?
No, because you see, by even thinking the words win the game, you've lost the game.
No, I won
I
won the game. XKCD said so. Okay, so I don't get it. The kid was playing on one of the spinny flowers and landed in the pipe, but how the fuck did he get up onto this rock formation in the pitch dark?
Well, when you're lost in the total darkness, you will begin to wander.
Yeah, but you
don't. It's
several steps.
It's Wile E. Coyote logic. You don't know you've gotten somewhere if you can't. You don't have to worry about knowing where things are if you can't see them.
Exactly.
I'm just sort of imagining cartoon floating eyeballs in the darkness ramming into random rocks for no good reason.
Oh, look at all the people stuck in here. Lights turn on. It's really a giant spider with many eyes.
Is that a Looney Tunes joke, or
It's not any specific gag. It's just that it's the kind of gag they've done in multiple things.
Yeah, okay, because I remember that sort of joke being done before, but I'm not sure which one.
I like how you need the little wooden docks and stuff to get into the water and out of the water. For no discernible reason, since the ground is like half a centimeter higher than the rest of it.
RPG logic. Mario can swim in every other game except this one. Maybe it's because he's made out of paper and going... Well, actually, no. That's not right, because Mario can swim in Super Paper Mario. Which is confirmed to be the same continuity as this one, so... Fuck logic, I guess? I don't know.
I guess.
What, every Paper Mario game has different continuity?
No, every pop has the same continuity. Like
RPGs have their own continuity.
At least
It's separate
like,
from
the
everything else.
RPG sub-series have their own continuity. Like, I don't know if Mario and Luigi...
Mario and Luigi has their own separate sub-series.
Paper Mario's their own sub-series.
Galaxy is 2 sub-series because both games have their own timeline for some reason.
Miyamoto.
Well, at this point, can you really expect them to... Do you really expect them to try with the plot? At this
They
point,
did in Mario Galaxy 1.
Well, at this point, I'd be happy with just an original setting idea. Like, something not Mario 3. That'd be nice.
World 2. I think it should be a desert level. No, Miyamoto. We're not doing a desert level.
We got a long way to go.
Okay,
It's like, okay, World 2 will be the ice level instead. Baby steps.
how about this? How about we do a Mario game backwards, where World 1 is the fire level, and then World 8 is the happy grass level.
Because that sounds like Mario's journey of crawling out of hell.
Hey, see there, that's an original setting. Mario goes to hell and comes back.
I don't know. I played God of War already 3 times.
Yeah.
Wait, he goes to hell in every single God of War game?
He dies in every fucking God of War game.
And he just leaves Hades like it's no big deal.
Hades like it's nothing.
Oh god, no, not in God of War 1. You don't leave Hades like it's nothing. That place is hell.
Well, admittedly, the climb up is rather hell, but still.
In 2 and 3, you just leave like it's...
balancing all over the place. It's madness.
You'd think the devil would put a better lock on the exit door.
Well, in 2 and 3, he literally just leaves.
Yeah.
Eternal torture and punishment isn't eternal if you can just slip out the back door while the devil is taking a smoke break.
I seriously think Kratos just has a punch card that he gets every time he comes and goes back.
Dude, if you can survive the Hades gauntlet in God of War 1, you fucking deserve immortality.
I mean, still, what's with all these afterlives being so picky, being so lenient on letting their heroes get out? I mean, seriously, they're there for a reason. Don't let them out.
Looks at comic books. Where Death is about as inconvenient as Dragon Ball, also known as Minor.
I think it's less inconvenient than Dragon Ball, because I'm pretty sure people get brought back in less than a year of in-continuity time.
True, but it has about the same impact.
Vaguely thinking of what happened when Superman died.
He was back within a couple of months.
He was back with the next issue.
Yeah,
Well, sort of.
sort of. I fully expect Damian Wayne to be back by the end of summer.
It's like they did 3 different possible Superman resurrection plots, and all 3 were red herrings. The real Superman was just back. One of them was a cyborg who turned out to be a villain. The other one was a clone, and the other one was like some weird manifestation of his power separated from his body or something or other. I don't even know. All I know is that the real Superman didn't become, like, super again until he got that back.
Okay, then.
Comic
So anyway, that's that. We found all of them, so we can now proceed with the plot.
Woo.
I guess they just realized that their endgame dungeon wasn't long enough, so they had us. So they put a couple of random trinkets in their pre-dungeon and said, "Here, find those."
Kids are trinkets now?
They might as well be.
On that note, I think the Cyborg actually blew up the city the Flash was in. So when they were bringing back one of their superheroes, they went and killed off another one.
Which Flash?
I think it was the original. I'm not sure though.
Barry
Didn't
Allen?
Barry Allen get his face melted off?
I don't even remember.
And they were talking about the original Flash, it's Jay Garrick, but
Is not Barry Allen?
Jay Garrick was the first Flash back in the 40s.
He's the one with the stupid hat.
Yes.
Incidentally, how many Flashes are there, and how did they all...
Let's see. There's Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West, Bart, something or other.
That's it. I'm looking up the research. There's only 4 Flashes.
How did they all get the same superpower?
Convenience.
Speed Force.
Yeah, Speed Force.
Okay.
It's pretty much the Flash's equivalent to nanomachines.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Nanomachines.
Let you run on water for some reason. No, I'm still not buying it, Kojima.